Hey guys, I thought I'd do a quick review on my power tools and stuff and what I would recommend and not recommend so much stuff I use and all the ups and downs of them. So I would do each individual one, but I got quite a few, so I'm just going to do one whole video on them. So I want to start off over here with this drill, this Makita drill. Um, this drill is about 10 years old. It's pretty well used. Things I like about it. It is pretty sure it's somewhere around 7.5 amp. It's got a lot of power. I've used it a lot, and my dad used it a lot in his time, in the time he used it and stuff. So it's pretty. I got some dirt stuck in it. It's been a good tool. Still works great. I don't use it too much because I got another one, but the only thing I hate about it is this plastic chuck. It's probably one of the most stupidest things I've ever seen. They put this thing on here. Whenever you get in any kind of space where there's something rubbing against it, it just tears it up. And I've actually had it to where it melted together. And I had to take a couple pairs of channel locks, bust it loose. And on top of that, it is just a standard hand tightening, which can be okay in sometimes, but I've had a lot of issues with that. But overall, it's still a good drill. I love Makita. Makita is the best. You can buy anything Makita. So, yeah, it depends on what you're using it for. But if using it for really heavy drilling, it's a great tool. But for small, quick stuff, I don't know. It could be better. But it's still a good tool. So now we're going to move over to the DeWalt drill, which is what I'm currently using. I actually found this, I think I found it at the yard sale for like $10. And, yeah, glad to say you never tested it. So I picked it up. It's a great little tool. It's, what is it? 6 amp. Alright. I'm reading these. It does have the chuck key with the chuck. So that's a nice, you tighten it down, it's not coming loose. Got a nice little cord on it, pretty durable. I love this tool because it's geared down a little bit slower than the Makita. The Makita is like almost, I would say like a 3-to-1 ratio, where this is like a 5-to-1 in my opinion, and it is a lot more easier to control, and it's got a lot more torque. So it's a great little tool. So yeah, DeWalt's also the best. Now we're gonna go into what I don't really recommend. This is a Harbor Freight $15. I think it's actually 14 something. I don't know, about $15 the tax and everything. Grinder, angle grinder. So, I've got my time out of it. It's a 4.5-inch disc grinder, angle grinder. You can put the handle on each side for left or right-handed. It's peeling pretty bad. Here's the other big issue. I know you guys can hear that, but that is all the slop in the gearbox. I've had this thing for about 8 months now, and it is toast. But it still works. I use it as my grinder, just for, grinding a stud off real quick or something a little light and simple. It works. It holds up alright. It's only a 4.3. I don't remember. It's been a while. Let's see. 4.3 amp. So it's pretty low powered. So I would not recommend that if you're after using it for any kind of commercial. If you're using it just, blast some rust off of a body or something with a little disc grinder on it, sure, work great. So then over here is my Makita grinder. This is probably one of the best finds I've ever found in power equipment. I was up at a car show, swap meet thing. It was, actually, I'll tell you guys, it was Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Dave Kindig was there. It was last year. Anyway, I went up there and I was going through the swap area and I found this. Nice little tool. Yeah. If you guys ever want to meet me anywhere, I'll probably you can meet me at Carlisle, the Ford show. I'll be there. Anyway, I love this grinder. One thing, you look at that number right there. 7.5 amps. 7.5 amps. So you think about that other one. What is that? 4.3. So this is almost double the size of that one. It's just ridiculous. That and the other part is just really tight on the gearing, so it's nice and smooth. Doesn't have any mess ups. So yeah, I definitely recommend this tool. Anyway, when I got this, it was missing the little fender, the little shield, and it didn't have any of this to go with it. All the nuts and stuff were missing on it. I believe I paid $35 for this. It was brand new. The guy said he was scared to death to power it up because it had a really bad disc on it, like somebody dropped it, and he didn't have the tool to get the old key off. And I didn't have it either, so I was like, uh-oh. But this is actually off an old Harbor Freight one I had that I burned up. So I just took the universal little piece off it, threaded on. So I actually have this one tool that works for both of these grinders. Kind of nice. Then the fender, I knew a guy, and he was, most people, they rip them off, put big 8-inch discs on it. Or not 8-inch, like 6-inch. I'm saying. Anyway, and then, they hang out about here, and you have to take that guard off. So he's like, yeah, sure, I'll give you one. So gave me that guard, and now it's just my main little cutting tool. Works great. So, yep, those are my that's my assortment of power tools. Also, there's this Sawzall over here. Also, DeWalt. Works really well. Definitely recommend it. That one's probably about 15 years old. So, yeah. Over here, these are grinder discs and stuff that I possibly recommend. Okay, these are all my busted, but I can still use them as examples. So these are DeWalt discs, cutting disc, 4.5 inch. Then this is a Harbor Freight disc. This one lasts for about, I'd say about 3 hours of use, and that one lasts for about an hour of use. It's crazy. And also the Harbor Freight ones are very flimsy. They bust the whole side off it, versus this one, it just busted a little corner off of it. And I could actually still use this, and I could actually grind it, and I could get it down to where it'd be usable. Yeah, that one's been through a lot. They've all had their bad days. Down here, this is the disc I was talking about. This is the disc that you would put on without the guard. It's pretty sure it's a 6-inch. Okay, 7-inch. It's worn down. It wasn't worn down enough, so I haven't used it yet. You can run them all the way down to there. You can take the guards and stuff off. This disc here, I've not tried yet, but let me know if you guys think this would be a good one, because I want to hear your reviews on it before I put it to use. I think I paid close to $10 for this here, with taxes and everything. Then these I love. These are great little discs. If you have like a little rough edge, a little burr or something you want to grind off of, like a fresh piece of sheet metal, just run over with this. It'll be smooth as can be. It'll take all kinds of sharp edges out on my racing mower. On the fenders that go up as far as they do, all the... Yeah, I can show you. No, I can't. Okay. Anyway, I just knocked the burr off, the edges off of it with that. So it worked great. I think this is like $6. Great little tool to have. It's the first one I've ever had, and it's lasted me forever. Definitely recommend. I will definitely get another one. This is a nice little knock the paint off of something for a drill. And wire brush. These are good tools here because you can knock rust off on like little valves. So you're trying to knock valves off and you pull the valves out. You can just run over with that. And this is good for doing can't think about it. What would you, like you're in a tight space and there's rust. I can't think of a good one off the top of my head, but yeah. those are definitely tools I'd recommend, though. Is the DeWalt discs. I think I paid $7 for a package of 5. I actually got the cover on it here still. Yeah, 5-pack. They work great. It lasts, like I said, quite a while. Anyway, I thought I'd just do a quick little tool recommendation. Also, I got this little Impact. I'm definitely going to get a new one. Maybe this Christmas I'll get one or something. This is a little, your average Impact. This actually is a pretty tough tool, but it's only a 12 volt, and it really does not do very good for the heavy stuff I do. So I'm probably going to try to get like an 18 volt DeWalt or a Makita. So, a nice little battery charger goes with it and everything. Do note that all these tools are electric or cord powered. None of them are battery powered. Yeah, I do that just because I got the Impact to go drive a bolt off. If I want to drill something, I just bring it here in the shop, drill it, push it back out, So, anyway, I thought I would just do a little tool review on stuff. Thanks for watching.